In today's episode of Hardcore Minecraft, I transform a barren and treeless savanna into a thriving custom biome. Before I can get started though, I need to tell you a story. It was a long time ago. My world was young and I was less thoughtful about preserving the environment. It was just after day 1500 and I needed tons of acacia logs for a mega build. I thoughtlessly tore down the acacia forest, creating a barren and lifeless landscape. It is now day 7723 and my mindset has shifted. It's time to bring life back to this wasteland. It's time for a time lapse. I just found something very strange. I was just terraforming the savanna biome, and there's these few grass blocks, and if I bone meal them, the grass around them grows. The grass blocks themselves don't grow, though. What? These are some glitchy grass blocks, let me just tell you. I don't know what's here, but dang. Some mysterious force stopped me from bone mealing them. That is weird. That is weird, yo. In addition to all the custom trees, the terracotta, and the wild grass, I want to add a custom textured lake. Let's go do that real quick. That was a fun distraction, but we need to get back to the reforestation. Roll the time lapse. Wait, it's currently day 7,914 and I want to finish this project before day 8,000. Given that this project was started on day 7723, it will take a lot of focus if we are to finish even the terrain alone before the 8,000 day deadline. A lot of times, I say this in videos but don't actually mean it, but now actually there is truly no time to waste. It's currently day 7,945 and goddamn I've been working hard today, but I am out of acacia saplings almost. I only have 46 left, and it was actually half that. It was 23 just a minute ago. I do want something like 3 or 4 stacks to make sure I can finish the project, although you know what, I'll just get 2 stacks now, and if I need more later I'll farm them as I go. I lose some by placing them down, but I will get more as I clear the trees up. I want to make sure there's no leaf contact between the trees to maximize the rates of saplings that I get. I'll bump all these logs off at the storage room when I'm done farming trees anyway because I don't need logs. When I think about it, 2 stacks of saplings should be fine. And would you look at that, we already completed one of those stacks. Excellent. It's becoming that I don't like that. Every day matters in this challenge, and so if I sleep, it's gonna just take away more time, but if I don't sleep, monsters are gonna spawn, so I think it's worth it if I do sleep. A raid party just spawned. They don't realize that they're literally like that close to the outpost. So if I wanted to start a raid, I would not have to go far out of my way. In fact, I'm gonna fly to the outpost just to despawn them and spite them. Yeah, they gone now. Uh-oh. I have merged the acacia tree with the oak tree in an unholy union. I guess that oak tree just has some acacia leaves now. Gotta leave that for future me to figure out what the heck happened there. You know what? 50 acacia saplings and then an extra stack on inventory is plenty. I 40-40 mainly when I fly in this world, which means I alternate between a pitch of -40 and 40, which means that I barely lose any height with the elytra, and thus I don't have to use many fireworks. I swear, I know the exact points where I have to turn now because of how much I've 40-40'd from my base to the project. And anyway, this is the biome, which I really like how it's turning out, the custom savanna I've been working on. Here is a look into how Crafter Aurora terraforms the savanna biome. Not clickbait. So if there's any dirt that's mostly surrounded by other grass blocks, I'll just place it with terracotta. Same goes with stone. It's just like if there's one below the grass, I'll replace it unless it's like on the edge of a grass. Like if it was here, I may or may not replace the terracotta. It depends on what I feel like. I just spam bone meal around to destroy all the flowers. I've gotten to be able to do it really quickly now just because I've done it a lot. And of course, this is also a savanna biome, so I do need acacia trees. And so I'll just like spam down a tree. I don't usually do it on flat ground without bone mealing like that, but I usually do the village first, but there wasn't really a good spot because you can't really grow acacia trees well on slopes. I've like gotten over 2 shulkers of dandelions just by doing this. I'll mine up all this dirt from the mountain and replace it with terracotta. I do have another plan that I'm not gonna spoil yet. Future episode. I basically want to make this world sustainable. It's one of my new goals. So if I can possibly avoid just destroying stuff for resources, I will. Like, no more just randomly destroying environments. I have to leave them either the same or better than they were before. And let me just finish up this place in the form of a time lapse. Can somebody please explain how I've never noticed this tree is cut off perfectly at a chunk border? I didn't even know it was cut off like this. I just thought it was a normal tree as I was passing by. And only as I come over here do I realize it's actually only half of a tree. Seriously though, how did I not notice that? Like, I've been doing terraforming all over here. I've been making this massive custom savanna biome, and all the while, there's just straight up been a funky tree that I can't unsee now right here. Like, there's no way this is a chunk border for an update. There's no way. When did I do 1.19? I think it was like day 1700. And world spawn? Let me fly over to world spawn. World spawn is right there, roughly. And I went this way when I first spawned in, and to this village, and okay, I probably didn't load in that savanna when I initially went to that village on my first initial days, but there's no way I didn't go to that savanna within the first 1,000 days. There's no way I didn't load that chunk in the first 1,000 days. Which begs the question, okay, how did it generate like this? That is funky. Like, I guess I could have just like mined up the leaves and forgotten about it, but like the chances of me, like, why? Why would I do that? I don't think I did. Did I do it to confuse my future self? No shot. I mean, it's right on a chunk border. Come on. It's gotta be natural. That's so weird, though. Well, we gotta make way for the new biome, so this will have to go. Don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it really helps out. If you don't sub, I'll cut all the trees in your world in half. Even a like would go a long way. Now let's get back to the time lapse. The really cool part is that, like, 8,000 days is 4/5 to 10,000. Like, that's wild how close I am to 10,000 days. I'm so excited. Yo! That was perfect. 8,000 days! Yo!